Let's build a complete living room with fireplace and furnishings for today's Lego brick tutorial. Let's begin the construction with the 6x10 plate. Place two 1x4 plates on the left-hand side. Next, set down a 1x6 plate on the top and two 2x4 plates on the right-hand side. Now be sure to have the plates hang over by one stud on the back. Now let's slide in another 6x10 plate right underneath the 2x4 plate. Place a 2x4 plate right next to the previous 2x4 plates, and let's finish up this side with a 1x6 plate and a pair of 1x4 plates. Let's slip in a pair of 6x10 plates right underneath the 1x4 plates. Let's finish up this area with a pair of 1x4 plates. Now let's attach some fasteners for our furniture. So on the left hand side, let's place a 1x1 plate right here as shown. Two 1x2 plates right here to lock in this seam. Well, they're two studs away from the 2x4 plates. Now let's place 1x2 jumper plates in this area. This is going to be used to attach the sofa that we will be building in a moment or two. And let's place the last two jumper plates right here. For the floor, let's go with a classic hardwood pattern, starting with a 1x6 flat tile, and we're just going to continue on with some planks. After we finish our hardwood floor, let's flip the assembly over. Let's place a 1x6 plate right in this area. Let's flip that back over. In the back, let's place a pair of 1x2 plates right here, followed by two 1x2 jumper plates, a 1x4 plate, and three 1x2 flat tiles. Let's place a 1x3 plate right on top of the jumper plates and a pair of 1x1 plates on both sides, where we have a half a stud space. On these sets of studs, place down three 2x2 flat tiles. Now, the reason why I chose this design, as you can see, the grooves from the tiles acts like we have lines for bricks. And finally, three 1x1 slopes for logs for the wood that goes inside the fireplace. Let's begin the wall with a pair of 1x2 bricks on both sides of the hearth. And let's fill in the remaining areas with 1x4 bricks. Take a pair of 1x1 by 1 2/3 bricks with two studs on the front. Place these right on top of the 1x1 plates and set a set of 1x1 bricks on both sides. Now let's skip 4 studs. We're going to place a 1x2 brick on both left and right hand sides. On the left hand side, set down two 1x4 bricks and a 1x3 brick. Let's do the same thing for the right hand side. Let's strengthen up these two areas, starting with a pair of 1x1 plates. Make sure these are all lined up. Let's take two 1x2 plates, stack them on top of one another, and place them on top of these two areas. This will strengthen this up like so. Now, a set of 1x1 bricks on both sides of these openings. These are going to be for the windows. And let's fill both left and right hand sides with 1x4 bricks. Now for the fourth level, take a pair of 1x1 bricks with one knob, place them right there, followed by two 1x1 bricks. For the back, a set of 1x2 bricks. For the left and right hand sides, place down two 1x4 bricks and a 1x3 brick. For the fifth level, let's place two 1x1 bricks on the previous 1x1 bricks, These are a bit challenging to line up. And a pair of 1 by 1 by 1 2/3 bricks with 2 studs. Set down a pair of 1 by 1 bricks right on both sides of the openings, and fill in the remaining area with 6 1 by 4 bricks. Let's rotate our room around. In this area, I want to add some profile bricks. So I'm going to take 5 1 by 2 profile bricks with single groove and place these on top of one another. Now I want to have the brick pattern facing outward. We're going to make 3 of these in total. We're going to set these on this 1 by 6 lip. Now we're going to lock this assembly together with 2 1 by 6 plates. In the center, 2 1 by 2 plates and 2 1 by 2 plates perpendicular to lock in those bricks with studs. And let's rotate the room around and place 2 more 1 by 1 bricks on top of the previous 1 by 1 bricks. Yeah, this is getting pretty unstable. And let's place a pair of 1 by 2 bricks on both sides of these openings, followed by 2 1 by 4 bricks. Let's take a pair of 1 by 2 bricks with 2 studs on the side, place them on both left and right hand sides, followed by a pair of 1 by 2 bricks and 1 by 3 bricks to finish up the 6th row. Let's start right above the bricks, place another 1 by 2 profile brick in this area, followed by 2 1 by 2 45-degree slopes to finish off the back part of the fireplace. Now let's lock in this whole assembly with a pair of 1 by 3 bricks. On both sides of the window openings, 2 1 by 1 bricks. And finally, let's place 6 1 by 4 bricks on both left and right hand sides. Let's build a set of windows starting with a 1 by 4 plate. Place a 1 by 2 plate right in the center. I want to add a little bit of a window ledge, so grab a 1 by 2 jumper plate with the 4 stubs inside. We're going to place these right in the middle as shown. Take a pair of 1 by 2 by 2 windows, place them on top of one another. I'm going to flip these around and set these on top of the jumper plates. For the trim around the window, start with a 1 by 1 brick. Let's place a 1 by 1 brick with 1 stud on the side, followed by 2 more 1 by 1 bricks, a 1 by 1 plate, and a 1 by 1 brick with 1 stud. Make sure these are all flat, and we're going to need to make 2 of these and place them on both sides of the windows. For the top, let's take a modified 1 by 2 plate with stick and a 1 by 2 plate, place it right on top of the modified plate, and place this on top. Now this makes a nice curtain rod, and we're going to lock all that together with a 1 by 4 plate. Now, take a 1 by 8 plate and a 1 by 8 flat tile, place the flat tile on the plate, make 2 of them. We're going to place them right on the bricks with studs. This will make nice curtains. Let's make 2 window assemblies. Now let's take our windows. We're going to drop them in the openings like so. They should just sit right down in place. Now let's fortify the walls with some flat tiles, starting right above the chimney with a pair of 1 by 2 by 2 corner tiles. You may have to hold under here a bit to lock all that in place. We're going to place 2 1x8 flat tiles on the left hand side and 2 on the right hand side, and a pair of 1x3 flat tiles to finish up the top of the room. For the fireplace, start with a 1x2 plate. Let's finish off this plate with a pair of 1x1 flat tiles. Make 2 of these. Now let's take a 6x6 plate. Let's place 6 1x1 flat tiles on the bottom. Next, set down a pair of 1x2 flat tiles, followed by 2 1x1 plates and a set of 1x1 flat tiles right on the top portion of the 1x1 plates. Now let's veneer the front of this with 4 1x4 flat tiles. And finally 3 1x2x1 wall elements. This is going to be the mantle for the fireplace. Set that right in the groove. Let's take our 1x2 tile assemblies. We're going to place one on the left and right hand side of the firewood as shown, and our mantle assembly right on top. Everything should just lock in really nice. On these 2 studs, let's place a 2x2 flat tile of a sailboat sailing at night under the moon, and on these 2 studs, let's place a clock. Let's start our accessories with a flat screen TV with a 2x2 plate. Place a flat tile on top of the 2x2 plate. In these 2 areas, let's place a pair of upward 1x2 by 1x2 angler plates. And on the sides, a set of 1x2 radiator grills. This will finish off the flat screen TV. Let's build ourselves a potted plant, starting with a 2x2 round flat tile with a center hole. Place an inverted 2x2 dome inside like so. If you want to, you can line these up. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to place a 2x2 round plate on top and a 2x2 modified plate with 4 leaves for the top of the planter. For a trunk, take a 6 stud long stick with flange, place it inside the center like so where the flange is on the top, and let's set down a few of these bamboo leaves on the top. You may have to wiggle that in a bit. Should sit in nice. We'll place this one on top of the other one. For a coffee table, let's start with a 1x4 plate. Place a 1x2 jumper plate right in the center and a pair of 1x1 plates on the ends. On the bottom, let's place a set of jumper plates on both ends to where the stud is in the middle. These are going to be like our legs for the bottom. For the top, take a 1x2 jumper plate. We're going to place it in like so to where it hangs over. And we're going to finish up both sides with a pair of 2x2 jumper plates. Let's set a newspaper right on the middle stud. For an armchair, let's take a 2x4 plate, place a 1x4 plate on the top portion of the studs, a 2x4 plate in the lip, and underneath a 1x4 plate for the base. In the bottom center, a 1x2 flat tile, a 2x2 plate in the middle, and a pair of 1x3 plates on the sides. Now on the left, I'm going to grab a pair of 1x1 bricks with bow, place them right here. These make nice arms for our armchair. Place 2 more on the right hand side. Make sure those are lined up.
In the back, a 1x2 palisade brick. Let's fill in these two areas with a pair of 1x1 by 1 1/3 brick with bow and a 1x2 flat tile to crown off the top. These studs inside the armchair are going to be used to anchor down a minifigure to the bottom. Now for the sofa, take a 2x8 plate, place a 1x8 plate on the top upper portion, a 2x8 plate on the lip, and in this area a 1x8 plate. This is going to be the base. Now in the front we're going to set down 3 1x2 flat tiles, in the middle a 1x6 plate, and on the sides a pair of 1x3 plates. For the arms, take a 1x1 brick with bow, place it right there. We're going to put 2 on the left and 2 on the right. These make nice arms for the sofa. 3 palisade bricks in the back 1x6 opening. Let's lock those together with a 1x4 plate. Now let's finish up these corners with a pair of 1x1 by 1 1/3 brick with bow and 3 1x2 flat tiles to crown off the top. Now these studs are going to be used to attach our minifigures to the bottom of the sofa. Let's make a set of end tables, starting with a 1x2 plate. Place 2 1x1 bricks with studs on top of the 1x2 plate. Take an upwards 1x2 by 2x2 angular plate. We're going to place them on the studs like so, to where the angular plate is facing down. Take a 1x2 jumper plate, place a stud on the jumper plate, and place it on these set of studs. This is going to be like a drawer. And on the top, let's crown that off with a 2x2 jumper plate at the top of the end table. For a lamp, take a 1x1 nose cone, place it in the center, and a 2x2 dome. For a lampshade. For the legs, we're going to do something a bit different. In these two areas, place a set of 1x1 nose cones. And inside these two tubes, a set of gold teeth. You heard me correctly. Get those lined up to where they're like this, and they stick outwards for decorative feet for our end table. Let's make 2 of these. Let's place our flat screen TV right on these 2 studs. Our potted plant, we're just going to hook that into one of the corners on the bottom of the plate. And just set that right in there, right by the clock. Let's drop the coffee table right on these 2 plates. Let's set down our armchair right on that stud, right across from the aerial rug. Let's place our end tables right on the jumper plates. That's what the nose cones were for. So we have a place to anchor these down. And the couch right on these 2 jumper plates. And that completes the living room made out of Lego bricks. See, here we have Jay the Surfer. Looks like he's enjoying his new living room. Everything's the right height, and he can easily sit on the sofa, and won't have to worry about him falling off. So see, he's pretty sturdy, as well as the armchair. This build can be customized to your liking. You can even include it or integrate the furnishings into an existing build.